Imagine being 11 years old, standing in front of millions of people, trying to say goodbye to the most famous father on earth. Cameras everywhere. A world watching your tears. That was the moment Paris Jackson became more than just a celebrity child. It was July 7, 2009, at the memorial for Michael Jackson. When she stepped to the microphone, her voice shaking, she said something simple and heartbreaking: her father had been the best dad you could ever imagine. The world saw a grieving child. But what nobody knew was how complicated her life had already become. Paris was born on April 3, 1998, in Beverly Hills, into a family already surrounded by mystery and headlines. Her father was the biggest pop star in history. Her mother, Debbie Rowe, had met him years earlier while working at a dermatology clinic. Their marriage was unusual from the beginning, and when Paris was still young, her parents separated. Rowe later gave up most parental rights, leaving Michael to raise Paris and her older brother Prince Jackson. Their younger brother, now known as B.G. Jackson, joined the family later. Childhood inside Neverland Ranch looked magical from the outside. A private amusement park. A zoo. Movie theaters. But behind the gates, life was tightly controlled. Masks covered the children's faces in public so strangers wouldn't recognize them. At first Paris didn't understand why. Later she realized it gave them something priceless: privacy. They could visit toy stores or arcades without chaos following them. Then everything shattered on June 25, 2009. Michael Jackson's sudden death changed Paris's life overnight. The loss wasn't just public tragedy, it was the collapse of the world she knew. Grief hit hard during her teenage years. She later admitted struggling with depression, self-harm, and overwhelming pressure from fame. Imagine growing up while the internet debates your family, your father, even your identity. That weight nearly broke her. But something unexpected happened as she grew older. Instead of hiding from the spotlight, Paris slowly stepped back into it on her own terms. In 2017, she appeared on the cover of Rolling Stone and spoke openly about her struggles, including surviving trauma and battling mental health issues. The honesty shocked many people. She wasn't trying to protect a myth anymore, she was trying to survive. From there, she began building a life that belonged to her. She signed with major modeling agencies, appeared on runways, and took acting roles in projects like American Horror Stories. At the same time, she pursued music, releasing her debut album Wilted in 2020, exploring a darker indie folk sound that reflected her personal journey. But perhaps the most powerful chapter came quietly. In 2020, Paris chose sobriety after struggling with addiction. On January 7, 2025, she publicly celebrated 5 years sober, sharing a message that resonated far beyond celebrity headlines. She said sobriety gave her the ability to feel again, to smile, to make music, to love the people and animals in her life. And maybe that's the deeper truth behind Paris Jackson's story. Fame can define your childhood. Loss can break your identity. But healing, that's something you choose, one day at a time.